Great evening, great evening, great evening. Yes, here I am. And you thought I was not going to show. I am here. I am so excited. I am so grateful. I just got off an incredible. Sorry, everyone. I am live right now. Jump on the live. Thank you. My daughter. Okay, I'm sorry. So I am, like I said, I am so excited. I'm so humbled. I'm so grateful. I am all of that. I just got off an amazing boss masterclass, and it was the 5 vital steps from grief, life challenges, and hardship paralysis to forward progression one day at a time. And I can't tell you the feeling when you know that somebody that is present or who has signed up and will receive the replay, that their life has been changed. I think back to when I was 342 days in, and I was full of grief, and I had hardship and the life challenges associated with my dad's passing when he went to be with the Lord. And as I stated so many times before, I don't want that ever to happen to anyone else. And so when you see me get emotional, it's for real. It's for real. So that's why I am smiling the way that I'm smiling. But with that in mind, I want to welcome you to episode number 95 of the Sonya Dungee podcast, where, wow, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional, and I didn't want to. But anyway, episode number 95, where conversation is always the essence of the soul. Just thinking back to the masterclass I was just sharing with you guys. Anyway, I'm your host, Sonya Dungee, and I'm still bringing the heat to the Facebook, YouTube, and IG streets. And tonight, I want to share a couple of things with you first. So, episode number 95, I cannot believe we're at 95 already, but 95, we're going to talk about resilience during grief, hardship, and life challenges, and especially during this holiday season that is upon us as well. And I just want to do a well check. I just want to make sure that everybody's doing well. And it's okay if you're not. It's part of the progress. It's part of the process. It's a start. It's a start. And in the Boss Masterclass tonight, we spoke about 5 vital steps to be able to move forward when you are suffering with the grief, with the hardship, with the life challenges. And one of them was the expression of emotions, which is important. It's important. If you don't express your emotions, and if you keep it locked up, bottled up inside, like I did for 342 days, it's going to eat away at you. It's going to eat away at you. It's going to affect your health, your well-being, your mental stability, your life, your family, your work environment, all of that, and then more. And then more. So if you feel like crying, if you feel like laughing, if you feel like stamping, if you feel like banging your hands, clapping your hands together, if you want to tear up, by all means, do it. Do it. I have done it many occasions, and I know I'll do it again and again. But you have to allow for those expressions of grief and the hardship and life challenges that you're bottling up inside of you. You have to unleash that pain. If you don't unleash that pain, you're going to continue feeling stuck. You're going to do more than just continue to feel stuck. You're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay stuck. And that's the key. Through grief, through hardship, through life challenges. It's to know that you're going to grieve, to know that you're going through hardships, that know that you're going through life challenges, and you will time and time again. But the key to it all is knowing that it's going to happen, but don't allow yourself to remain stuck in it. Because when you do that, that's when the pain is overwhelming. That is when your life gets turned upside down. That's when it's hard to recover from that. That's when you start allowing it to affect your well-being, your family life, your work environment, everything. Everything happens then. So we want to be able to get past it so that we can be resilient. So we could be steadfast and strong in it. So in doing that, we have to accept that we're going through grief, that we are being tested, being challenged. We're challenged in so many ways. We're tested in so many ways. More recently, even with politics, we're being tested. Doesn't matter which side you voted for, you're still going to be tested if you haven't already. Nobody goes unscathed from it. So once you realize that, and once you accept that, you can start moving forward. You can start to become resilient. Realize that we are all overcomers. Realize we beat out millions to be here. 299 million, give or take, to be here. We all have a purpose. It's up to you to find out what your purpose is, but we all have a purpose. We have a walk. We're all God's children, regardless of what your religion is or isn't. I'm not trying to throw my faith on you, but you know where I come from and you know what I refer to. And every chance I get, I will refer to the Bible. I will refer to my faith, and it's all good. No disrespect. Everybody has a choice whether they want to hang out and listen or they want to go on to something else. It's fine. No ill intent. It's all good. But in this resilience, you have to make a stand. Make a stand to become resilient. Make a stand to be steadfast. Make a stand to realize that things are going to come and go, and grief will come and grief will go. And I'm not trying to make light of it. Trust me. Me of all people, you know I am not trying to make light of a situation such as that. When I went through it firsthand myself. And the reason why I talk about it so much, and the reason why I'm so transparent, and the reason why is because of this gentleman right behind me that is in the picture with me, my dad, John Sonya Dungee. You know my story. And if you're tuning in on the play, for the first time, if you don't know, The reason why I'm here today in front of you, what was the catalyst to my turning around, to me finding my purpose and walking in it and not letting go and talking about it every single day, and why I'm at episode 95 is because when my dad unexpectedly went to be with the Lord, and that's where he is, and I know that factually, it took an enormous toll on me. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I did the very least every day to get by. I was that hamster on the wheel, if you will. I was that groundhog from Groundhog Day. If you've seen the movie, do the same thing every day. Nothing changes, nothing. In my case, the only thing that I can clearly tell you that changed was the seasons. Because on January 23rd, 5 days before my dad's 83rd birthday, mind you, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at the Veterans Administration Hospital in Northport, New York, as I held my dad's hand and I watched a tear come down his eye, and I watched my dad take his last breath here on this earth and his first breath in heaven. I went through it, y'all. I went through it. I don't want anybody to ever go through that, ever. I don't care who you are. I will fight the fight. I will talk about it every day till I have no more breath in me to talk about it, till the Lord comes to get me or the Lord takes me home. There's no stopping me. But see, I know I went through all of that. Did I bring some of that on myself? Absolutely. But when you're going through it, you don't realize it. I was so concerned in what everybody else would feel if I told them, and they would grieve even more, that I didn't want that for them. So I didn't tell anybody in my family. Come to find out, they knew. They knew. And people in my immediate family was calling my sister and ratting me out. But you see, I chose that on myself because I chose to go it alone, and I didn't need to, and I didn't have to, and I didn't know better. Because when you don't know, you just don't know. But when you know, you do better. And now I'm doing better because I know. And the reason I'm sharing all of that with you is because there's resilience in all of us. We just have to be able to dig deep inside our soul and realize just that. There's more to us. We are going to grieve, and I'm not taking that from anybody. We all grieve. We will continue to grieve. Let's face it, people are going to die. We are not here to stay. We will die ourselves. We will. It's the facts. But we're also here for a purpose. So it's up to us to do just that, to walk in our calling and be our true, authentic selves. Be our true, authentic selves. You see, all it takes is knowing, accepting, finding the right people to surround yourself with, a mentor or a coach such as myself who's gone through it, who's lived through it, who's a walking testimony to it, who can give you the valid tools needed and is not just thumbing through how-tos and coming and preaching it to you. Because number one, I lived it firsthand. Two, I'm not preaching anything to you. I'm sharing with you so that should it ever happen where you'll find yourself in a situation such as where I came from, you won't allow it to consume you to the point where it takes over your mind, your body, and your soul. You can navigate through it and come out on the other side respectfully. You see, also behind me, this way, the woman in that picture with my dad, that's my mama. That's my bonus mom. She went to be with the Lord in April of 2017. And for all those years, I watched my dad not knowing how to help him through the grief. And he was going through it, but I didn't know. I stayed in the sidelines, but now I know better and I know what to do. So if this doesn't pertain to you specifically, but it pertains to somebody that you know, that you don't know what to say to them, that you don't know what to do for them, invite them to the Sonya Dungee podcast. Invite them to watch previous episodes. Invite them to go to YouTube and they can watch it there as well. Or on Facebook under Sonya Simone Dungee. But don't sit around and not do anything. Do something. Help them to be resilient. Help them to realize that they're overcomers. Let them know that you're there and that you love and that you support them, because that is so important. My family was there, but they never said anything to me. They asked me, how am I doing? And I lied and said I was fine when I wasn't. And they knew better, but they didn't know what to do. Don't be like that. Learn what to say. Learn what to do or not to do, especially. This is the holiday season. Thanksgiving is what? 8 days away? Christmas? Another month? And 5 days away? And then there's New Year's. The holidays hits in a very painful, profound way. Let's keep that in mind. But let's learn to be resilient. Let's realize we have a purpose. Let's start to reconstruct so that we can move forward. Baby steps is all it takes. One day more than yesterday. And then again. And then again. One step more the next day. Again till another. We can do this together. I know what it feels like. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. I once was you. Get yourself a support system. Get yourself an accountability partner. We all can empower one another. Get yourself a community of like-minded individuals. Not everybody you think that you hang around is a community that's going to uplift and support you in the way that you need to be supported and the direction that you need help with. That path. Proverbs 3:5-6 it. I Proverbs 3:5-6 it all day, every day, without fail. See, I trust in the Lord. I've had to learn. Had trust with all my heart and not lean on my own understanding. And in all my ways, I had to acknowledge him. And he did direct my path, just like the Bible said he would. He did, and he does that for me in my darkest moments. My darkest moments. Pray. Pray. I know in the beginning I said stop and pause, and I taught you guys all stop and pause, but I stop, pause, and pray. And that's what I want to leave you guys with tonight. Remember resilience. Remember, you're an overcomer. Remember to sort out a community of like-minded individuals that are going or are in the direction in which you wish to travel. That is going to uplift and encourage you regardless and never judge you, not once. And that they will be with you no matter when, no matter where, no matter what time of the day or the night. They can be reached by text or by phone call, DM, smoke signal, whatever. That's what's important. That's what's going to help you with your resilience. Get yourself a mentor, coach. I just did a masterclass, and I just shared the 5 vital steps from grief, hardship, and life challenges to forward progression, one day at a time. If you weren't able to make it and you would like me to send you the recording, reach out to me. I'll be glad to do that. Just don't not do anything. Do something. Please make sure to join me. I do my pop-up lives every single morning. I walk and talk with Sonya. And we're here every single week, Wednesday, without fail. IG, Sonya Dungee Podcast. Facebook, Sonya Simone Dungee. YouTube, the Sonya Dungee Podcast. Text me, DM me, call me, email me. I got you. I got you. And when I post this tonight, I'm also going to post the link for a heart-to-heart with Sonya. Make an appointment. Let's talk. I know it's scary, but let's do this. We can do this together. You, me, you, we. You got this. We got this. Be safe. Stay well. Block out the negativity, bottle it up, use it to catapult you. Don't feed into it. Stop and pause if the need be, but don't feed into it. It's difficult, but you got this. You got this. Remember, be always destined for your greatness. Your greatness. Don't compare it to anybody else's. Don't take your beginning and take somebody else's middle and compare it, because there's no comparison. You are you, they are they. God bless you all. I value, I appreciate you. I love you. Until I see you tomorrow in the pop-up, bye for now.